Ray J has for a long time been saying that sex tape that happened in Mexico, in Cabo, was not only consensual, but the release of it was a plan.
Of course it was. You know that. Like, you can't
have to sign off on both sides.
Yeah, you can't sell those things to those distribution companies without both sides signing off.
Yeah, so he doubles down. I know some years back he also went on a rant and gave us some details about this as well too. But he says that for decades, he alleges the Kardashians have been lying. That not only did they shoot that tape in Cabo, but there was a second tape shot because Kris Jenner and the parties that be, he alleges, looked at the first tape. They didn't like how Kim looked. In this document, he says that they felt like she looked dirty, so they shot it again. They looked at the two tapes and decided which one to release. And this was all an arranged thing. And Kim was down for it because of Paris Hilton's sex tape, allegedly, and just said, my mom needs to be in charge of how this releases. So basically, he's putting everything he's been yelling about into, some legal docs, and him and his attorneys are going to go back and forth at this time now.
By the way, that was the greatest rollout ever for a career. Yeah, all right, and it hasn't worked for anybody else. The way it worked for Kardashians.
No, it hasn't.
No,
but
I will say that I'm sure there's an NDA that he wasn't supposed to talk about this when they released that sex tape. I'm sure that he signed something where they weren't supposed to. So I'm sure they're probably going to sue him for this too.
But that's why I give the Kardashians a lot of credit, because it takes more than a sex tape to build an empire.
You got to.
That might be the spark.
It was a spark.
Yeah, but they built a whole dynasty.
Yeah,
$1 billion dynasty
off Ray J's penis and Kim's vagina.
No,
that was the foundation.
Yes, it was.
For real.